Okay, so maybe you're with your friends, you're at a club, all these guys are coming over, they're like, I want to smash, I want to smash, I want to smash. I understand, smashing is such a popular part of badminton, but sometimes you need to learn how to fend off from that. You need to learn how to smash the fence. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to do an effective smash defense so you can ward off all those people who just want to smash, who are so single-minded, but no, you have the best of both worlds. Let's go. So let's start with the beginner tips. For the beginner tips, we're gonna break our swing into 3 parts. Now let me demonstrate that for you. So for number 1, we're gonna raise our racket out so that we're ready for the smash. When you're doing this, make sure your arm is nice and high. Because if it's too low, how can you hit the bird? It has to be nice and high here so you have the right angle to hit the bird. Now number 2 is pulling our racket back. When we're pulling our racket back, we're using our wrists and our fingers to pull our racket back. We don't want to be using our whole arm to pull it back because then our swing will be floppy. So use our wrists and our fingers to pull our racket back. Now number 3 is also using our wrists, our fingers, and our thumb on the flat part of the racket to be pushing, using the momentum and the speed coming from the shot forward. So let's review that. Number 1, holding our racket up nice and high. Number 2, pulling back with our wrist and fingers. And number 3, pushing out with our thumb and wrist. So that was beginner tips to how to hit smash defense. Now let's move on to more intermediate and advanced tips. Now tip number 1 for more advanced is knowing how to use our power. We have to grip our racket relatively tight. We don't want to be gripping it too loose because smash defense is a very quick shot. We're not generating too much power ourselves. We're just using the power of the shot coming in and then pop, pop, using that power to hit it back. So make sure we're gripping our racket tight so we can generate power quickly from our opponent's shots. Tip number 2 is don't think about switching between forehand and backhand too much because when you're doing smash defense, you don't have that much time. So most of the time you want to be just using your backhand. No matter it's on the backhand side or if you start to move to forehand, you're still using your backhand. So when you're doing this, you want to keep your center of gravity nice and low so you can adjust. If it starts getting high, then you can start lifting it up. Or even more advanced tip, it's once it starts getting up here, maybe you don't have time to switch a forehand grip, you can use a backhand overhand as well for the shot. So those were the more advanced tips for how to hit a defense on smash. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see.